The sound of war never stops in Ukraine. In the past day, Russian attacks have damaged Ukrainian energy plants as well as striking cities across the country. These videos from the Russian Defense Ministry do not say where they were filmed, but where their barrage landed is clear, such as here in Zaporizhia, or this apartment block in Mykolaiv, or here in Kharkiv, the first aerial bombardment of the city in 2 years.
It seems the attack was carried out using a new type of weapon, something between a guided aerial bomb and a missile. It's like a flying bomb.
With Moscow attacking the north, south and east, what if they move to the west, with Poland this morning scrambling fighter jets following Russia's missile strikes, and the Polish Prime Minister warning that Europe was now in a pre-war era, and that the continent was not yet ready to face a fight the people of Ukraine are currently bearing, many paying with their lives. Donald Tusk was speaking during his trip to Kyiv, standing shoulder to shoulder with Ukraine's Prime Minister. But his language today is perhaps a sign that it's France's Emmanuel Macron who is rubbing off on him. 2 weeks ago, Macron and Tusk met in Berlin alongside the German Chancellor Olaf Scholz. Macron has said Western nations must not rule out sending troops to Ukraine, and that Europe's future and security was at stake. Tusk and Macron are not alone in warning of the need to spend more on defence. Latvia this week celebrated 20 years of NATO membership, and the Baltic nation recently reintroduced conscription. Alongside its neighbours Estonia and Lithuania, they all exceed the NATO target of spending at least 2% of GDP on defence, a target yet to be met by France or Germany.
The issue is that Russia has larger ambitions than Ukraine. We know that. And therefore the alliance as a whole needs to be readier, because we agreed to see Russia as a threat.
Vladimir Putin this week said the idea Moscow would attack NATO was nonsense. Yet this is the same leader who recently said he was redeploying Russian forces along the border with Finland, and the same leader who's blaming Kyiv for the Moscow concert attack without any evidence. That blame game may account for Russia's recent onslaught across Ukraine. Donald Tusk today called for more urgent aid for Kyiv, saying this was the most critical moment since the end of the Second World War. Hyperbole or not, just ask the people picking up the pieces in Kharkiv and beyond.